Hello and welcome back to VIII Lacrimosa of Ghana. And the last time, remember, we opened up even more of the Nameless Coast. And so far, well, we gained more story and insight on the characters of this chapter. And now we are actually going inside our first dungeon. So let's see what kind of fresh hell we're going to be dealing with here. The Towering Coral Forest. Look at that.
What a fascinating place. Looks like it was carved from this place.
Looks like a bunch of coal.
Yes, this used to be a coral reef. This area was completely underwater.
You think that's possible? You're sure about you're upset about searching this place? You could end up getting lost here.
Other castaways may have already gotten lost in here. This place could lead to other areas of the island.
Yes, we should search this place if it'll make things easier in the long run.
I agree. Let's go.
Yeah, I forgot you were there. And as standard fare in any Eve game, when you're inside the dungeon, you cannot heal. Ooh! Grand egg. Oh. Oh, that's nasty. Sweet remedy. Three of them. Oh. Level! And 5 antidotes. Nice. Nice all. I like that. Gotta love that butt slam. Let's see what's further on in. I'm being careful as we're on the top part of this map. Now we can deal with the lower part. Man, the drop around here. We're getting closer to our next destination. Oh, shit. God, that's a piece of work. Too ripe for berries. Let's see what's beyond here. Hello.
Hey, that's...
Cool. This is not a serious injury, but just to be safe, I'll make a splint for your ankle. Why did this misfortune happen to befall me? This wouldn't have happened if the ship hadn't sank. Who are you people? How did you get here?
two look familiar.
I'm pretty sure I saw him on his body.
What?
That's some fancy get-up you wearing. Who are you anyway? Sir Karan. Are you from? The Roman Empire? Oh, really?
The Roman Empire.
And what about you?
僕はキルゴールといって開業医をやっているものです。
Kigado.
Ah, a doctor. Well, you definitely sound handy.
それであなたたちは一体
Otto and the others introduced themselves and explained the situation. Cousin, forsaken island! What's going to happen to us? A ship! I demand that someone prepare a ship at once! We must flee this island possessed! If that was possible, we wouldn't be in this mess. So, how'd you two end up here anyway?
Well, when we washed ashore on this island, we stayed put and waited for help to arrive. But after a while, it didn't seem like help was on its way, so we decided to look for others. I never would have guessed that this island was completely deserted though.
Gotcha.
I think I have a better idea of what's going on now. It's probably best if we go with you to Castaway Village. How could this happen to me?
Oh ho ho! You girl! Based on your attire, you must be of noble birth as well. Tell me of your house.
I'm a member of House Roswell of Diamond.
Come on! Are you a provincial noble by any chance? Roswell, you say? I believe I heard mention of that family as of late. No matter, daughter of House Roswell, lend me your shoulder.
But why?
So you may escort me to this so-called Castaway Village. I cannot make the trek on my own, for I have my injured ankle, you see. Come along now, Chop Chop. You may even carry me if it please you. Oh, hell no.
That might prove difficult, Sir Khan.
Never mind. What? My man.
What are you doing here?
I happen to be in this area already, taking care of a few things. My eyes in the skies over here spotted you guys and told me you were nearby.
Found Adol! Found it!
Ah, I see. I was about to head back just now anyway. I can escort these two to the village for you. But I don't wish to be escorted by a hulking brute like you. Dude, this man breaks walls, okay? I trust this man with my life. These guys need to focus on searching for other castaways. The only way we're getting off this island is if we all help each other. So, could you please cooperate? The dude breaks walls! Fine! Let's get this over with already! Don't you need me to carry you? I'm perfectly capable of walking on my own, thank you very much! What a relief. That stuffed shirt seemed like a real pain in the ass. Hello, can we talk before I go? It's interesting to me that you call yourself an adventurer. I like how it sounds. Thanks. I can't say I've met an adventurer before, but it's a nice descriptor for you. Since you're an adventurer, I feel I can trust you with some pertinent information. There was actually a third castaway with us, but she chose to stay behind. What can you tell me about her? Well, she seemed like a composed young woman. I would assume she's still at the original spot where we washed ashore. That's concerning. Where's the spot exactly? We washed up on the shore on the other side of this forest. Could you please speak to her if you happen to find her? She's all by herself. That's kind of sad. She's a very brave woman, but a woman nonetheless. I've been worried about her since we left her behind. Understood. We'll head out at once. Thank you. Please find her. Anyway, I suppose I should be off now too. Thank you very much for all your help. Certainly has the doctor's demeanor. I imagine he'll be very helpful to us. Sir Kalon, on the other hand, he's a douchebag! Let's just get through this forest and find this shore. So we have 8. Serpentus, the merciless maw of terror. I'll pretty much have that for it. Yeah, very shortly. So right now I'm just fighting him. Kicking his ass at the same time. Level! Well, I'll just have it in the video description. But well, we took care of him because I remember one thing about enemies like him. Blunt. Final Fantasy has taught me much about how to deal with enemies like him. You need something heavy to break that shell. Is that a dead body? It must have been here long before we arrived. Judging by his attire, he was likely part of the same power crew as the other corpse we found.
distance. There's a strange pair of gloves near the corpse. Perhaps we should make use of them. Sahad, can you pick them up for us?
Me!
Men should take the initiative in situations like this.
And yet you're the first one who basically touched a dead body, Lakshya. What the hell? Well, gotta help us tonight. Nothing first, but the product. Grip gloves. So this is part of our adventuring gear, which helps us progress more, and it takes effect when equipped from the item menu. There's L2 for adventuring gear from the item menu. Select adventuring gear that you wish to equip. So, as far as these are concerned, the grip gloves are for climbing.
Since we have these gloves, why not try wearing them?
We're dying or dead. And might as well go the whole melee. You receive the adventuring gear grip gloves. So I am going to equip that because, as it says, it helps you climb ivy growths. So left stick and circle to jump in a direction. Circle twice.
そこに塚がありますね。アドル・クリスティ。先ほどの手袋を使えば登れるかもしれません。
No, you think? You know, you can just call me by my first name only. You don't have to say my whole name.
大した手袋だぜ。これで行ける場所も増えそうだな。
宝箱です。
Let's see what's here. 5 iron ore. I don't know, every time I see stuff like this, I'm being reminded of Mystic Quest. Nice. Very, very nice. Revive medicine. Right. Forward! I take a rest.
こりゃ珍しいぞ。
急に姿を現しました。
一体どこからだ。アドル
why I'm using this. This new location is called Rainbow Falls.
これは絶景だな。
So that's our third landmark. Hmm? What's up, Low Man? Oh no! Your Majesty! What do you want? We're pretty busy, you know.
Your Majesty, has something happened?
Mary Base! Guys, my fellas in danger! Beast, well, what's going on? Hurry up! Hurry back!
It sounds like a rather unusual situation. Let's return to the village, Mr. Christine.
There's a disturbance at the village. Fast travel to the village from that. Before we do that, I hear you. You mean I can't go up and get... Fine, fine, fine. Dougie, what's going on, man?
一体何があったのです？
それがな、落ち着いて聞いてほしいんだが。どうやらこの漂流村が獣の群れに取り囲まれたみてえ
That's
だ。
what Pato said.
獣の群れ。
パロが言ってた通りってことか。最近どうも獣たちが殺気立っていると思っちゃいるが、とにかく詳しいことはバルバロスの旦那と話すとしようぜ。
What are the numbers of the beasts surrounding the village?
I couldn't even tell you. They keep increasing bit by bit. I figured something like this would happen, so I set up a barricade just to be safe. I was hoping we never need to use it. Man, what a day. I bet they're ticked off at us for being in their territory.
That's one possibility. What should we do?
The stone cliffs surrounding the village are our best defense. Attempting to flee the village would pose a greater risk than staying put. That makes sense. Then what are we gonna do? Long term, it's in our best interest to defend this village. In which case, I propose that we meet the beasts in the field and fight them off. Sounds easier said than done. You got a plan for fighting them off? Yeah. We've determined that the beasts are invaded with 2 points. From the shore to the south, and the mountains to the north. I propose that we split into 2 groups and meet the beasts at both points. At all, I want you, Lakshya and Sahal, to defend the south shore. The rest of you will come with me to fight off beasts coming from the mountains. How does that plan sound to you? What does it mean? Will your team be sir? Yeah, I'll be with him, Adol. So you got nothing to worry about. Just relax and let me handle things.
I'll do whatever I can to help you.
Once you feel like you've fully prepared, Position yourselves in your assigned area. I wish you all the best. The raid will begin once you speak to Dogi. Once you prepare for battle, talk to Dogi. Request available. So before we do anything, let's make sure our weapons on the up and up. There we go. So since this is a raid, it's a different type of mission because of what it says. It's a raid. We have to defend our base. So let's do this thing. Oh, forgot to mention. Have you visited Dr. Keyguard at his clinic yet? I'm sure it'll come in handy, so check it out before you go. Hello. How are you feeling today? How are you thinking? That depends on what you're thinking. Captain Barbaros asked me to set up this place. The rudimentary, the apothecary, is now open for business. Moving forward, I will handle the mixing and brewing of all medicines. By the way, before you found me, I stumbled across a rather interesting area. Many poisonous beasts can be found roaming there, so be on your guard. I can make some antidotes for you. Take them with you before you leave. I will, thanks. Of course, if you've never played an RPG before, how dare you? Status effects such as poison are very dangerous, so treat them with medicine. Status effects last until its god empties. Effects such as paralysis and burn may heal faster by moving constantly. So we don't have to worry about that, but such things as poison, you have to treat with medicine. So as you can tell, poison means you lose HP over a short duration. Paralysis means that your jump and attack is disabled and lower speed. Darkness blurs your vision. Freeze disables all actions. Burn, you lose HP repeatedly. Bleed, you suffer high damage. Dash, and lowers your defense and speed. So that means you have to defend yourself by equipping accessories that resist or nullify stat effects. Resist slows the accumulation of the status effect, and null just provides immunity to it. So we actually have one revived medicine since we found it on the way here. And the good doctor can make antidotes and anti-paralytics. So we're going to keep that in mind. Thanks, Keyguard. Alright, so let's do this. Alright, if you're prepared, then stand by at your position. Good to go? 3 waves, required level 12. Beasts are gathering near Castaway Village. We must protect our new home. Let's dispense. Looks like the beasts aren't here yet. If they get past this barricade, they'll infiltrate the village. So we're the last line of defense. We gotta hold off the beast and make sure they don't get past us. What's that?
It appears to be a lure to distract the beast. If the beasts are drawn to that lure, it'll be easier for us to dispatch them.
So we should protect lures too.
That's right. In the end, we don't want the beast to penetrate the barricade. If we can defend the lures, the battle will go much smoother.
Man, my stomach's doing cartwheels. Can you give us some words of encouragement or something at all? Let's get off this island alive.
Here, here.
Yeah, my family's still waiting for me. So this is what the race screen is going to look like. So 1 is the barricade, 2 is the lure, 3 is the battle gauge, 4 is Dogi's squad, and 5 is score based on points. So we really just have to hold them on. As it says, greater advantage the faster your HP and SP will regenerate. It's important during longer battles. Gauge fluctuates based on situation and the enemy's power and the number of pathways and their approval. So basically, the better you do, as far as everything else concerned, the better your situation is as far as approval and everything else. So it is imperative that you take care of every single quest you can. Just to make sure that you're winning the fight. That's good. So think of this like it's Dynasty Warriors. In a way. What's the situation, Adult? We're good. Seeing that way, we managed to defend our side too. From what the captain and I could tell, more beasts are on their way.
Best prepare ourselves.
That's right. Oh, and one more thing. From now on, those of us who are able and willing will provide you with support. Support. Yeah, you guys are clearly outnumbered here. So keep tabs on your situation, send people to support you.
I see. That would be very helpful.
As tell, castaways have useful support skills during raid. Each castaway has support skills that can help Adult during raid, and each are enhanced through approval. So there you have it right there. Kate's support skills, and Necklace support skills, and what's in action. Alright, to your stations, everyone. Don't get cocky now. Round 2. Ooh, thank you. We got this. Oh, that's cool. Final wave! Start! Oh, that helps. Clear! Stage clear!
お疲れ様。
上出来ですね。
I got an A out of that.
なんとかお役に立てたようだ。
And I got an S.
わしのおかげである。おお、お見事です。
Oh, good lord. Look at that. But that's good, though. Real good. Result bonuses. Your reward is based on your score for the raid. The first time bonuses for each new rank reach. Scores are based on clear time, defeated enemies, fortification conditions, and so on. Enemies may retreat after some time passes. Be careful, as this can affect your score when calculating the enemies you defeated. That kind of constant fighting gets pretty tiring after a while. At least the beast finally hightailed it out here. Yes, we won't need to worry about them anymore. Ideally, we'd be able to defend this village ourselves and ensure everyone's safety. It is regrettable that you had to come to our aid instead and turn yourself out. We had to work together to fight them off. That's just how it is. Even so, Captain Bartos, there's a good chance that we'll get hit by another beast raid in the future. We need to fortify our defenses so we can fend them off better the next time. And to do that, we need more people in the village to help us. That's why we need to hurry and rescue the other castaways, Mr. Christian. You returned in the nick of time to help us, Arthur. In the event that we were raided again, I'll make sure that El Paro relays a message to I would appreciate if you could come to our aid if and when that time comes. Right. Good. But finding the other castaways and completing the map is just as important. Make sure you properly assess the situation before deciding on a course of action.
Now then, shall we resume our search for the other castaways?
Willpower will alert your raids. For the most part, raids are optional. When the raid icon appears, head to Castaway Island to join the fight. When the raid icon is red, it means the raid is almost over. When the raid is active and this mark will mark Doki's location. Well, let it not be said that Ease does not disappoint. So what I'm actually going to do, get myself healed up, and actually stop right here. And in the next part, we continue the search for more castaways. So stay tuned. More of Ease 8, Lacrimosa of Dana, right after this. Thanks so much for watching.